All right, what's good, YouTube? And this is Sifu Smo here from Smos Martial Arts, my expression of the martial art. And I'm just going live here on the fly, pretty late, and just doing a show here, catching up with Coach Eli. Um, I reunited with the great life coach, dating coach, Coach Eli. So um, I figured I'm gonna do a little late night show here, and we're gonna do a little catching up here with Coach Eli. So um, yeah, just let this load up a little bit. Uh, Coach Eli will be joining us very shortly. All right, Coach Eli. All right, Coach Eli, are you your main channel? Okay, yeah, yeah, that's Coach Eli. That's your main channel right there. Okay, we got you, brother. We've got Jesse Von Senior Stationary Earth in the house. How you doing, brother? Could have Coach Eli up here in a bit. And for you guys who are wondering, I'm only putting a StreamYard link in the private Eli's private mod group. Um, I'm only having a selected number of people come on the panel, and Eli, really going to be me and Eli on the panel. So if you're wondering why the StreamYard link is because the StreamYard link is private. Yeah, man. Reunited with Coach Eli, and we got a lot to get off our chest. And you know, basically just promoting positivity. So yeah, man. Get rid of that dramasphere bullshit, and we're on to a new chapter. You know. So yeah, Coach Eli, man, let me know when you want to hop on here. And but yeah, man, how's everyone's night going? I'm just here chilling. Got back from the fiance, so yeah, man, just relaxing. I've been doing good sober, so I'm rewarding myself with a few drinks. Um, it was in the cup. I got some Deep Eddy here. I know it's a pussy drink, but hey, don't judge me. I know it's a pussy drink right now, but got some Deep Eddy and a twisted tea, and just calling it a night. But yeah, yeah, I think we need to get some things clear under the rug with the drama sphere, and you know, it was good to reunite with Coach Eli. Yeah, I've just been focusing on getting sober, and well, I'm not sober tonight, but give me a break. It's Friday night, and I've been doing a lot of training, so I'm rewarding myself with a few drinks. And I think this is Coach Eli right here.
It is me, bro. I'm not going to porn bomb you. We have to start off by
Coach.
saying that every time we come on someone's panel. No porn bombing, right?
Yeah.
You know, you've got the ultimate porn bomber in your chat, but that's cool, bro. I'm good with everyone, bro. No hate here. No hate, man.
The ultimate
Porn bomber?
who's that?
Oh, you gotta you can figure it out. The ultimate porn bomber, the ultimate person that live view bots people, and it's all good. I'm just having fun, bro. It's true, but I'm just having fun. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing better, man. Just taking all this shit on my plate, man, and just taking it for face value, you know. I got a lot of responsibility coming up.
You're gonna be a father, dude. Congratulations, brother. I gotta say, man. Wow.
Thank you.
Congratulations, bro. I When I heard about that, Dion, I was like, holy shit, man. I'm like, whoa, that's some responsibility, dude. I'm a 48-year-old man, and oh man, that would be a lot of responsibility for me. I can only imagine what you're going through, bro.
Right. Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man.
Sure.
I've just been just trying to stay positive, man, and I'm drinking tonight, but I haven't drank all week though, so I'm rewarding myself with that at least.
Yeah, in my opinion, like there's really nothing wrong with having some drinks every now and then. When I was younger, Dion, I used to have my fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I was you're in your early 30s. When I was in my early 30s, I still had a little fun, and then I started getting to my mid 30s, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'll have a drink every now and then, right? And I still like to have a beer and whatever, right, a shot or whatever, right? But
Right.
that shitty feeling you get the next morning, that dry mouth, being hung over, it just kills your whole day, and you're so unproductive. I got tired of that shit, right? But here's a trick.
Dehydrated too.
You get dehydrated, but here's a trick, Dion. Have you heard of vitamin B complex?
Oh, absolutely. That's
Vitamin
the
B.
energy. That's the energy vitamin.
Well, when I used to work for Office Depot, and I was in management there, my store manager, he told me, he goes, Eli, have you heard of vitamin B complex? I'm like, well, I've heard of vitamins, but what does it do? He goes, why don't you pop a couple of those, before you drink one night, and the next morning you'll feel amazing. It keeps you hydrated.
Right.
and
Right.
and and what happens is, bro, you know your piss turns fluorescent yellow. That's when you know it's working, man. It's like it's really golden yellow, and it keeps you hydrated. So if you're gonna have a little fun every now and then and have some drinks, pop
right.
like one or two vitamin B complex. You can get them at Costco real cheap in the bulk pack, and
Hmm.
uh that'll save your ass the next morning, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, but coach, yeah, man. Yeah, I feel like it's been great, man, reconnecting, and like I said, I never really had a problem with you. I was just misled by that other side. So, um, like I said, man, I think we need to come clean about, like give our perspectives on that dramasphere side, which is just toxic and negative.
Absolutely. And you had mentioned to me, we were talking behind the scenes in the Coach Eli private moderator group chat.
Right.
And you were saying, man, well, should we talk about this? What should we talk about? I'm like, dude, let's just be straight with people. Let's just be straight and honest. We can do it in a respectful way, but I think people, are invested in our story, and or our stories, because it's more than just you and myself, bro. It's a lot of people. There are a lot of people that got infested with this drama disease, bro. I call it the drama disease. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like an infection you can't get rid of. It's
Oh,
like,
it's worse than COVID, man.
oh, you gotta be careful with the C word though.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're
Um,
you're 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 okay. As long as you don't put out misinformation on it, you won't get shut down.
right,
But if you just say the word, you're not going to get removed or anything. You won't even get demonetized for it. The only thing that will happen is that you know um, if you put COVID in your title, you have to submit it for manual. If you're monetized, you have to submit it for manual review, and then they'll review it and approve it. But yeah, no, they've loosened up a little bit on the COVID thing. The misinformation on it has kind of died down. Plus, COVID, we're not wearing masks anymore here in the U.S. It's pretty much back to normal, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, I just want to say too, man. Like, I love the group. Like, I love our like. I feel like we have our own like sphere in a sense. Like
Mm-hmm.
J Rom, you know, J Rom, Queen Helen Casey. Like, we're just all just trying to do our own positive thing. Like, we're not trying to get into that clusterfuck of negativity. You know.
Yeah, dude, we've got, I'll tell you, bro, I've been tired lately because between, bringing back, between reconnecting with all these people that we were all once connected with in a positive way, then the drama disease infested us and pinned and pitted us against each other. And now everyone's coming back. And people have been reaching out to me, and I've been just bringing them all together in the Coach Eli private moderator group chat on Facebook. And we've got, I think, 22 people in there now, bro. We got
Mm-hmm.
J-Ron, we got his woman, Anna, his fiance. My lady's even in there now. Under a fake name, obviously, because we got to protect the innocent, right, Dion? We got to protect our ladies from the drama disease, right? Because they'll make endless content on our
That's why I
ladies.
haven't brought my. That's why I haven't brought my woman on YouTube.
I don't blame you, bro. I mean, you're gonna be dealing with enough emotion, with her being pregnant. You don't want to add this shit onto what she's going through, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is she listening tonight, bro? Is she up or is she asleep?
No, she's asleep right now.
That's good. That's good. She and the baby is asleep. That's good, man. That's
Yeah,
good. We
I can't tell you how many times I'd be accused of my woman being fake because she's not on camera. She's fake. So because you
right.
can't see her, she's fake. What the fuck? Like, what kind of logic is that?
Well, you know what it is, Dion. Here's the thing: these people know our women are not fake. They're just trying to draw our women out so they can dox our women, and then
Exactly.
basically use our women to get to us, right? Because we're
Right.
strong, we've risen above this shit, right? And they can't get to us. They want to get to everyone we care for to try to knock us off of YouTube. I mean, come on, man. Come on, guys. You're grown ass men, dude. It's like you're playing like in a kindergarten, a sandbox or something, and your toy was taken away. I mean, shit, man.
Um, Let me just Jesse Vaughn, stationary Earth scientist. He's a fellow flat earther like myself.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Smo, what the hell sport do y'all play?" Uh, no, Coach Eli is a life coach. That's why we're Coach Eli is a dating life coach. That's what we don't play any sports.
And I do business coaching too, but there's
Yeah,
there's so much more on the personal side that
right,
we hardly talk about business topics, but we can talk about business topics too.
right.
I'm pretty well versed in that, but lately it's been about the personal dating stuff and also how to, remove drama from your life. So there's been enough content without having to delve into the business stuff yet. So, but I do business stuff too, just so you know.
Yeah. So Jesse, yeah, go check out Coach. He's one of the best life coaches here on YouTube, man. Um, like I said, I've always loved your dating advice. Like, you've always been spot on. Like,
Yeah, what's interesting about that, Dion? Eh, who doesn't really like my dating advice at times? It's the ladies, and it's funny because I'm sure your woman gets a good laugh at this stuff. She seems like a pretty cool, mature person, and I know you said she watches my content. My lady watches you too, but the thing is, it's like when you're coming out and saying, "Okay, women are emotional beings, and they respond to everything emotionally first." Based on how they're feeling in the present moment. That's how women were biologically made to be, right? That's the
mhm.
way, I believe in God, and that's the way I believe God made women to be, right? But the modern women are like, oh, we're logical and we can do things that men can do. And hey, no problem. Yes, you can. And women do have logic and reasoning, but that's not how they respond to everything first. They first react to shit emotionally, and then afterwards, they use logic and reasoning to justify their emotions, right? I
Right.
mean, and so, when you're trying to, talk about this stuff about women, which is true, they get emotional about it. that's that's what happens. Do they get?
Because women hate the truth. Let's
Yeah, I think
women
what it
hate the
is
truth.
that, the way society is nowadays, I think women have been put in a pretty rough position with modern day feminism.
Right.
I don't think all women are radical feminists. I mean, let's be real. Every woman nowadays is a feminist, and that's not a bad thing, at a
Mm-hmm.
normal level. They're a product of feminism, and they have equal rights, and they can do everything that once only men could do. No problem, right? But what's ruining it for the good women, right, are the radical feminists that are, going out there and seeking special privileges and playing the system and trying to convince, these ladies how bad men are, and men are toxic, right? And
Right.
toxic masculinity, right? And I'm not a toxic dude. I love women. I think women are great. What I don't like are extremists, whether you're a man or a woman. I just don't like extremism one way or the other. And
Right.
so, that's what I get a lot of shit about, is just, stating the truth. And I try to get guys to understand that, look, you should never get mad at a woman, never argue a woman, don't yell at a woman, because you're not going to win. They're emotional beings, and they need
Right.
your emotional strength to offset their emotions. That's what they need you for. So if you're not a strong enough man to realize it's not worth arguing them, then you're gonna be struggling with the ladies. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah,
way it
even
goes.
me, I had to come to grips because I got in an argument. We were talking behind the scenes about it. Um, you know, it was something simple that my girlfriend got mad at, and I gave my honest opinion on it, and it just caused this huge blow up, and it was just over something simple, like
Like, is it something that you're able to talk about, or is it a private thing, or do you mind
um
sharing a little bit about it? I'm kind of
she
curious.
she was asking how she thought I looked in a certain dress, and I didn't like the color, and that for me saying that turned into a whole nother escapade, into like another volcano, and it just caused this huge argument, and it was just over something that simple, you know what I mean?
So basically, she put on a dress and said, "What do you think about this dress?" Right?
Right. I said I like the dress, I'm not really too fond about the color, but it still looks good on you, right?
Okay.
And that alone was enough to cause this huge escapade.
Yeah. Dion, look, I'm 48, my woman's 46, almost 47. And let me tell you
Right.
something. Even when and my I love my lady, I know you love yours, okay? But even when women, when you and your women are in your 40s, women are still the same, dude. They want to feel beautiful. They want to feel like they're 20 all their life, right? And I tell my lady, look, you're beautiful to me, with or without makeup, regardless of what you wear. When you get to a certain age, it doesn't really fucking matter anymore. There's only one thing that matters, dude, is your sanity as a man, and keeping things happy, right? So, here's the thing, like, regardless of what I think about my woman is wearing, I'm just happy with her as a person, right? But the
Right.
one thing, and if she hears if she hears me saying this, I'm sure we're gonna have a nice conversation when we spend the day together tomorrow and go away for the day. But again, like, whether I like something or not is not the point. The point is, does it make her happy? And do I like her for who she is more than what she looks like? Looks are going to fade eventually. See, at your age, you said, I think your woman is in her mid 20s. You're in your early 30s. You
Yeah.
guys are you guys are still at that young phase. You're looking good. You're young, right? Next thing you know, you're going to be 35, 40, and then that shit's really not going to matter anymore, right? So at that point, you're going to be like, babe, whatever you like, I'm good with. I think you're beautiful with no makeup. I think you're beautiful when you wear nothing, baby. Make a funny at it, right?
Right.
What does it matter what you're wearing, baby? I think you look beautiful with nothing on. I mean,
Yeah, hell yeah.
she might get
Exactly.
ticked off for a second, but I want to know what you think about my dress. I'm like, baby, you look good with nothing on, so you look great with something on too. Baby, I love you. Don't be ridiculous. It's all good.
Yeah, I learned I can't even give my honest opinion because, but see, if see, and somebody said here in the chat, they said just lie, and it's like, well, if I just lie, I'm not being my authentic self, and if you just lie all the time, they're gonna catch on to that too. So,
It's not about lying, Dion. Here's the thing. It's about respecting her, right? And I think here's the thing. No matter what any man or woman says, if there's no physical attraction, it's just not going to work, right? Let's be real about that. But I've been together with my lady for almost 8 months now. I think it's been a year. You've been with your lady and stuff, right?
right,
After you're together for 6 or 8 months or something, like there's more than just the looks that are keeping you together, right? And
exactly,
so, as a guy, you're like, I love my woman. I'm cool with it. I just, want a chill lady. I want to work. I want to focus on my purpose, make money to provide for the future of my family with her, right? But then women still are always, wanting the validation that, oh, how does this look on me? Or do I look good? Or I'm going to doll myself up. Like my lady, she looks good without makeup, but she likes to wear makeup too. And it's like I tell her, baby, like you look great and it's all good. You're taking the time to put this shit on, right? But just know I love you with or without that makeup. You do what makes you happy. I'm just happy to be spending time with you, right?
right,
Right. And as a man, if you come out that way and you're confident and you mean it, and I actually mean it, it's like I'm 48 years old. Like all I give a shit about is that you're cool with me and I'm cool with you and we get along and there's no fucking drama. That's all I care about, man.
yeah, right.
Because
No drama. The sex is good. I mean, that's all you need. You know.
right, no drama and the sex is good and you hang out and you enjoy doing things, right? Have great conversations and that's it, right? Because women love a little bit of drama and some like a lot of drama. Women naturally love drama, Dion. And let me ask you this. I think women love drama because they're emotional beings and they need to have their emotions stimulated all damn day, right? With something. Women just can't sit there and just chill, for an hour or two at times. They've got to be constantly stimulated. And that's why I think they love some drama, right?
Exactly.
So, you know, it's just about balancing it out, man. It's not about telling them what they want to hear, but it's about saying, baby, I love you the way you are, regardless of what you wear. You look good, but like I really love who you are, and that's what means more to me, right? And
Right.
stand tall on that, and then that'll de-escalate that situation. She might come back and say, well, I want to know what you think about this, baby. Listen, I love you no matter what you're wearing or even when you're not wearing anything, baby. Don't be ridiculous. You're amazing. Let's just enjoy the night and not worry about what clothes you're wearing, because at the end of the night you're not going to be wearing any clothes anyway. So right, seriously, right, dude? Go ahead, man. Sorry.
Hey, we have Gemma's Journey Grace. We have the Midnight Waving and Lewis Fuller in the house.
Are they popping on the panel?
They're not popping in the panel, but they're on the they're in the chat. We shared the link, the StreamYard link in the private chat. So if anybody wants to come up,
Yeah. Yeah,
um,
feel free to come up. I wanted to mention something. I saw earlier that Dream 6.2 is in here. I don't know if you're still here, Mike. But Mike was saying, where is that? I know you don't care for me, coach, but I've been sober for a week. I see things in a different light for what it's worth. No, I do care about you, Mike, aka American Dream 6.2, 1.0, 2.2. I don't know how many channels you've lost and come back, bro. It's too many to count, right?
Oh, Dream's in the chat.
Yeah, Dream's been in the chat, and I'm trying to respond to what he said, and I'm saying, look, Dream, I have a lot of love for you. The problem is, you keep going back and forth. You keep saying that you're done with drama, yet you go on a panel with JB Gunner, and you're talking shit about me while you're drunk with JB Gunner, right? One of my worst enemies, right? And so how can I respect that? I'm not mad, bro. And you guys can do whatever you want. I've risen above all of this. The thing is that you can't have it both ways, man. People think they can have it both ways. You got to go drama or no drama, right? If you want to hang out in a positive environment, you got to get rid of all the drama, and the people you've been associating with are nothing but drama. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not telling Dion what to do. And here's the thing, I think Dion said he was going to moderate me. Whether he does or doesn't, it doesn't matter. And even if he does, I'm not going to ever ban anybody again. I don't ban people anymore. I let them burn themselves. And also that way, people can't say Eli spite banning people. No, let the people talk, right? But I
Right.
can I can also choose who to associate with and who to not associate with and who to help and not to help, right? Right?
Right.
So
I
I'm not
mean,
abandoning you, Dream, or anything like that. Dream, you're abandoning yourself. You're a grown ass man. You're making your own decisions on who you want to hang around with. That's your choice, not mine. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, yeah, I'm not even get started on JB Gunner. Like I cannot stand that guy. Um, we're not even gonna get started on him. Like he's just the scum of the fucking. I mean, you already know. So,
Yeah,
um,
Dion, you've been kind of cutting in and out a little bit. Are you in a bad reception area, or are you on Wi-Fi, or what are you on over there?
can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, Dream. Me and Dream go way back, but we've had our like, you know, we've gone back and forth, but Dream's been for the most part a good dude, but like you said, he's a flip flopper as well, you know. And wait, can you guys hear me all right or what?
We can hear you. You're cutting in and out every so often. I think it may be if you're on Wi-Fi, you might be far from the router. Or are you running StreamYard from your phone? Is that what it is?
Yes, I am tonight.
Yeah, no worries. That's probably what it is. So I mean, it's gonna run as best as possible, but I think it's because it's on the phone. But no big deal, bro. It's working for the most part. No big deal.
Yeah, so I like it. Like I said, man, I'm so done with the drama, like the drama sphere, like that whole sector, like. Oh, Jack, or who is that? Oh, that's Red Pill Jack or whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
that's Red Pill Jack. He's been around going back to my former channel before I even knew about you, Dion, and Mike American Dream. Red Pill Jack goes back 5+ years to my former channel and the MGTOW community that we all met through. And man, I'll
Oh,
tell
the
you,
MGTOW community. Oh my god.
yeah, the MGTOW community.
I mean, if there's one community you want to stay far from, it's that one.
Yeah, the entire Red Pill community is just very, very toxic. I'm not saying everyone in that community is toxic. There are some good people, but the community in general, when I was a part of it back in 2017 and 2018 on my former channel, there were a lot of angry and bitter guys going through divorce and going through breakups, and it cost them a lot of money. And a lot of these guys, they blame the women for everything, right?
Right.
And they never take any ownership for their own mistakes. A lot of these guys don't realize that if you stop dating and courting your woman while you're married, like you were dating and courting her before you got married, she's gonna be unhappy and she's gonna leave, right? the dating and courting process. This is for you too, Dion. Is like when that kid comes out and then you get married and all that, bro. You can't change anything in the way it was before you got married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Well, yeah, yeah. Marriage. That's a whole nother rabbit hole.
It's a whole other thing, bro. It is.
That Dream 6.2, is that the real Dream? I feel like that's a sock account.
Well, he has a mod wrench, so I'm assuming it's the real Dream.
He's got a Oh, then that's got
Yeah,
to be okay.
it's got to be him because you're not going to mod somebody that's a fake account. No, that's the real.
Okay.
That's the real him. No big deal.
So
Yeah,
that's the real Dream then. Okay.
yeah, it's the real Mike. Yeah.
Um. Yeah, man. But I'm just happy with like what we've got going on, man. With the new, like, we're just going in a new positive direction. With J. Ron, Midnight Raven, Give Us Grace, it's just a new direction. You know what I mean? We're not focusing on all the drama, all this bullshit.
You know what's interesting is that you keep talking. I think they're hearing you, but half the time you talk, the conversation's very low coming through to me on StreamYard, and the other half of the time it's coming through clear. I don't know why that's happening. Huh. Are you sitting in your same spot you usually sit, or?
Yeah. I mean, it's stormy here, so that could be it. Why too?
Yeah, possibly. Possibly.
I
Are
mean, can you
you
guys hear me in the chat all right, or what? Yeah, that's Super Sir. He's a Super Sir or Super Spur. He's a beta mon, as we say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. He's still a virgin. Super Sir.
How old is he?
He's probably 35, I would say.
Wow. No disrespect. Does he want to turn that around? What's he trying to accomplish?
I don't know, man. He stays trolling, so I don't think he. I think he wants to turn around, but I don't think he can.
Well, here's the thing, Dion. What is attractive to women about a YouTube troll that spends all their time every day trolling other people on YouTube and projecting their insecurities? How sexy does that come off to a woman?
Right. It makes her pussy dry up.
Well, it's stupid, right? It's basically grown ass men acting like a kindergartner, right? Like that had their toy taken away in the sandbox, right? And a lot of these guys get triggered when I say that because it's the truth. Like here's the thing: the only thing that triggers people usually is the truth, right? And I'm not here to speak of the truth to get in people's faces and criticize them. I want people to turn their lives around and get what they want. You know, it's like a lot of these guys come out here and they troll. They're in their mid to late 20s or their 30s, some in their 40s or 50s, and they troll all day every day. And you and I have better things to do than that. I mean, we come out here create our content, but then we turn this shit off and we go and hang out with our lady or our ladies, right? Friends, family. Like we do things.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Like we actually have
Mm-hmm.
lives. Like you know.
And here's the thing. Let me mention something about you, GLM, in the chat. Listen, GLM. I don't have any problems with you or anyone. I don't wish to have
See, I
any
don't even know
problems
if
with
that's the real
anyone. Nobody
GLM or
triggers
not.
me anymore like in the past, but you're the one that follows me everywhere, GLM, like a stalker, right? And you do that not just to me, to everyone. This is just what you do. That's what you do. And quite frankly, GLM, here's the thing. Like, I'm not trying to criticize you. I'm just saying that if you had other things to occupy your time, you wouldn't be doing this. And instead, you're much more capable of creating some real provocative thought. When I say provocative thought, I don't mean that in a sexual way. I mean that in a thoughtful way where you talk about, normal, reasonable discussion topics, right? She's very well capable of talking about things in a productive and meaningful way, but she just chooses to be this troll that's like a fly buzzing in your ear, and you try to swat it and it just escapes every time before you smush it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just one of those things, man.
as far as GLM goes, I had a rift with her early on, but it wasn't really, I didn't really know her at first. So I don't have a problem with GLM personally, but um I understand where you're coming from, where if she's trolling you, but I don't have a problem with her personally. But like, I get your perspective too. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Dion. I can barely hear you at times, and then at times I can hear you crystal clear. I don't know
right.
if you're going through the chat when you're talking. When I hear you softly, can the chat hear Dion crystal clear the entire time, or is he low at times?
Put a 1 or fucking 2 in the chat if you can hear me.
What was that? Say that again, Dion. You're back now.
Put a 1 or 2 in the chat if you could hear me on the, or here, I'm gonna change the. See, I'm not really tech savvy. Okay, can everyone hear me now?
Now you're back, I think.
Gotcha. I can't ban or delete comments on the StreamYard, so if anyone's talking disrespectful, I apologize, bro.
Oh no, listen, Dion, I'm not worried about it. I'm just responding, trying to, help people out. It's like I understand why there are certain people coming out here and saying certain things. Like, let's just talk about this other guy, Hazy Train, in your chat. I've known him for a while, and I ended up
Eli
having to
is
remove him
trolling
from
you,
my channel
Dion.
because he just was starting to troll and disrupting my actual message. Again, I'm not upset about anyone, saying anything here. Um, but you know, he's saying Hazy Train almost sounds like built up sexual tension directed at GLM. No, no, I've got a beautiful woman that I'm going to be going away with tomorrow for the day. We're going to go out of town, get a nice room, and take a nice hike, have a nice romantic dinner, and snuggle up and do some things that you probably won't be doing, bro. And I wish you were doing that instead of trolling out here, dude. But I'm not, you know. And Gemma says, I don't believe GLM is a troll. She has been supporting me a long time. She has never said anything bad about me. She's not a real full blown troll, Gemma. She's like a semi troll. I mean, she lives here in the Bay Area, where I live.
I
And
don't.
she's actually, she's got a good job and she's got good family and she's got all that. But for some reason, this is what she enjoys doing on YouTube to, fill the void of her free time.
Yeah,
And
I
that's on
don't.
her.
I,
It's on her.
I don't
You
have a
know,
personal problem with
it's
GLM.
just for me. Like I don't want that type of stuff in my chat. I'm only looking for people that are open to personal development type of topics and people that want to learn and be uplifted and build a positive community. Right? I'm not looking for games and all that stuff.
So I don't know if this is the real GLM here, but she's saying Eli is trolling you. Are you trolling me, Eli?
Wait, say that again, Dion. You cut out for a second. You don't know what?
I don't know if this is the real GLM account, but she's saying Eli is trolling you. Are you trolling me?
It probably is. She's got a lot of accounts. Here's the thing with her, Dion, is that she's involved with one of the biggest super trolls, Trim Hits.
Yeah.
And they were trolling my coach Eli 2 uncensored live streams a few days back. And my mods were banning her. And, I've got Nightbot, so I keep adding block words and it blocks their entire channels or any similar channel names they create. it's just a game for them to see. All right, can we get through Eli's impenetrable firewall or security on his channels? Like, these people just make it a game, bro. That's all it is, man.
Yeah, I don't have a personal problem with GLM. Like, she was one of the few that supported me in my flat Earth debate, but like I said, I'm not. I know if you guys have a personal problem, that's between you guys. But I'm just being honest.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm trying to make out what you're saying at times because, like I said, it cuts out every now and then. At least on the StreamYard, it's probably going through on the stream, but for some reason, you know what, Dion? Let me do this. Let me pop off and pop right back on and see if that fixes it. How's that? I'll be right back, bro. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Got Hazy Train, Joey Smith. I don't know if that's the real GLM or not. Super Spurg, aka the Virgin. Stu, we got Stu in the house. We got the American Dream. I will be right back. Well, I mean, you already heard that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's fucking bullshit. Just go back to sleep. All right, we got Coach. I think that's Coach. Coach back in.
I'm
Coach, is
back.
that you?
I'm back, and I think everything's going to be okay now. It might have been a
Gotcha.
bad
Okay.
bad
Okay.
connection on my end. It just needed to be restarted.
Right. Right.
I'm on Wi-Fi on my phone, and I'm very close to my Wi-Fi router. So,
Okay. Okay.
but yeah, we'll see what happens. Not a big deal.
Yeah, I can't really do much in the chat right now for the StreamYards, but like I said, um, I feel like we need to give our perspective on the drama sphere, that negative side of, because I've seen some things. I talked to a few people behind the scenes where they shown their true colors, and that's what made me think Coach Eli was right. You know.
I think you were saying, yeah, I was cutting out again a little bit. I think you were saying you want to give a perspective on the drama sphere, and what specifically did you want to get like my opinion on? Like, what did you want to talk about? I'm open to sharing whatever.
Well, I'm willing. I want to talk about why I got out of that negative sector, because I talked to some people behind the scenes who they shown their true colors, and I'm not gonna name names or nothing like that, right? But they
Hmm.
shown their true
Let me hear if it's going
colors,
even through. If it's even going through.
and they were showing their true colors, right? And that's what made me get out of that sector. And I want you to give your intake on that.
Are you there, Dion?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. It's interesting. Like you are going through, even when you come in low on my end, coming in and out on the StreamYard panel, it is going through normally on the stream. So I don't know what's going on there. But we'll do the best that we can. But you were asking about, the my perspective or our perspective on the drama sphere, and what
Yeah,
specifically
we
did you?
need to let the truth come out on on that side, like why we left. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No, the audio is perfect. Hazy Train coming out on the stream. The problem is, I'm on the StreamYard panel, and at times I cannot hear Dion, even though he's going out to, YouTube. It's on a separate channel through StreamYard, so there's just something that's happening there. And I reset everything. I went off and came back on, but anyway, we'll make do. Um, but what specifically, like the people you were involved with, Dion? Like what happened the last time where we had a little semi falling out, which was really not even a falling out. It was just something
It was a
stupid.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even call it a misunderstanding. I'd say it was just something that was that we've been dealing with, being pinned and pitted against each other. It's like here's what's happening in my opinion, Dion. You can let me know what you think. Like you've got two different types of people, in this world and on YouTube, right? You've got people that are happy and you've got people that are miserable, right? That's the thing,
Right.
right? And you've got that on YouTube, right? And it just seems like the miserable people on YouTube that aren't happy within themselves for whatever reason, right? When they see people like you and myself and others that are happy, they try to kick us down to their level so they can feel better because they feel that, hey, if they can't be happy, no one else should be happy, right? And
Exactly.
so what these people will do when they see two happy people on a panel, right? Let's say you're hanging out with Brutally Lauren like you were, and Brutal Mafia and all these people, right? And then all of a sudden I come in and you and I have a great real conversation and we get a lot of traction and we're happy. These people are going to come in like a Mack train to try to get back what they had, right? And so then they're going to pin and pit us against each other. See, Dion had told me, Eli, I'm done with the drama. I want you to ban everybody that is a drama queen and queen. Sorry, drama queen and king. I did that. Next thing you know, Lauren comes on his panel and says, I'm banning his entire audience. Well, that's what he told me to do, Lauren. And now you come on the panel, you put Dion on the spot, and you pin and pit us against each other, whether you realize you did that or not, right? So then
Right.
I have to withdraw because I want no drama, right? Now, fast forward, 2-3 months later, Dion comes back. He's like, dude, man, you were right. It's not about me being right. It's about you have to see it. Dion and everyone else that removed themselves from these drama people, whether it's Lauren or the other people, they had to see it for themselves, right? You tell me, Dion, you had to see it for yourself, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I did, and I felt guilty, man, because you were right all along, and you know, I talked a little shit about you. I did, but I felt guilty about that because I was led astray. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I let's just say some people revealed their true colors behind the scenes and in that sphere, and it pissed me off. You know, and I'll talk more about it behind the scenes, but let's just say they shown their true colors,
Yeah, you're
and
right. Go ahead.
you know, I'll share more behind the scenes, but yeah, we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, and Dion, real quick, what was I going to say? If I'm cutting you off, sorry. It's sometimes I can't hear you, and other times I can hear you. So I'm trying to jump in when I feel you're taking a break or you're done talking. So my apologies if I'm cutting you off, but it's like you see things like this in the chat. I'm not offended by it. It's all good. I laugh at it. Like Stu
I'm sorry,
says,
I
Eli has
haven't
a
been
stiff upper
paying
lip.
attention to the
Whether I have a
chat.
stiff upper lip or not, yeah, dude. Well, I mean, this is the kind of stuff
I'm sorry, I haven't
that
been paying
is.
attention to the chat.
Sorry, go ahead.
I haven't been paying attention to the chat.
Well,
So if someone's saying anything disrespectful, man, that's sorry about that.
No, no, dude, it's not a big deal. Like I said, like I'm not worried about anything that people are saying. And let people talk. I've come to the realization when it comes to YouTube, just let people run their mouths and just keep moving forward, right?
They'll run
And
their mouth, but they won't run their mouth in real life.
no, they won't because they're sissies. They're insecure people that have to come and hide in plain sight, like with no name and no face. They're faceless and nameless people that are hiding behind their computer. They're keyboard warriors. That's what they are.
Right. Yeah, we were talking about that with J Rom on his stream. Um, Me, you, and J Ron were talking about that. How these internet trolls, they won't meet up with you in real time, but they'll talk shit on the internet, right?
Right.
You know, I can't tell you how many internet trolls I've encountered where and I know a few where I encountered them, and then they were talking shit in real in on the internet, but they wouldn't say that to me in real life. And I'm a martial artist, not to toot my own horn or nothing, but I can kick most people's ass. You know,
Sure. And
that's not to say I can kick everybody's ass, but I can kick. I 90% of people I can kick their ass.
right. Right.
So these internet trolls, they don't, like I said, they you get what I mean.
Man, this is just horrible.
Coach, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. It's just it keeps like every so often it keeps cutting you out on the StreamYard where I cannot hear you. Um, you know what, Dion? You're on your phone, right?
Yes.
I'm
Tonight
wondering
I am.
I'm wondering if you were to like restart the StreamYard, like, shut down the browser you're using and then come back in. I wonder if that would fix it. It wouldn't shut down the stream unless you shut it down manually, right?
Right.
Can you restart that real quick and that might fix the issue? It might just, reset, all the audio settings and then I'll be able to hear you. So we can, really get into this without having to, have the cutouts and figure out what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, we can I mean, at this point, man, with the stream, I mean, can you hear wait, you can't hear anything?
Well, no, what's happening is everything's going out fine to YouTube.
Right.
But to me on the panel, like every so often, you're cutting out for like an extended period of time to where I can't hear what you're saying on StreamYard, but the people on StreamYard, or sorry, the people on YouTube can hear you perfectly. What I think
Right.
has happened is there's an issue that if you were to just shut down your browser and then come back into StreamYard, it wouldn't shut down your stream. You have to shut it down manually. That might reset the audio settings to where I can hear you. Um, so what I'm saying is, like, I'll leave the StreamYard. You shut down your browser and then relaunch your StreamYard and go right back into it. It'll take your live stream offline temporarily, but it'll resume when you pop back. I'm just saying that might reset the audio to where I can hear you uninterrupted. I think there's a glitch that just needs to be restarted on your end.
I mean, if you can you just gonna leave the StreamYard and pop back in? Eli. Oh wait. Okay. Eli's gonna plot back in, and then Eli's gonna pop back in. I guess there's some technical difficulties on his end. But yeah. I don't know. Everyone in the chat here says they hear me fine, so I don't know where. Um, yeah. So Eli's gonna pop back in, or what? Or my head. Whoa, wait. There's the fucking. Yeah, everyone seems to hear me fine on here. I think it may be Eli's headset. I'm not sure, but yeah, Eli, man, reset. Okay, yeah, Eli's gonna be back, and yeah, yeah, yeah. See, see, because here's the thing, right? Not to toot my own horn or nothing, but I'm a martial artist. Like all you internet trolls, like I train with Freddie. You guys know who Freddie Lee is from Freddie's Modern Kung Fu. Like I've trained with Freddie. Freddie is one of the best martial artists on YouTube. I beat Freddie. Like I beat my master. Like so, not to toot my own horn or nothing, but I can defend myself and I can teach others self defense. So, if I could defeat Freddie Lee, I can defeat any knee, if you feel me. So that's just a warning shot to all the internet trolls. And we have Coach Eli back in the building. Coach, you are back.
I restarted my phone. I still think the issue is on your end. Let me explain why. Because here's the thing. I'm going to say this respectfully and maturely, and I really don't care what pathetic, miserable loser people say in the chat. Here's the thing.
Right.
There's an issue on his end, not coming out to YouTube. It's coming to anyone on the panel. If
Right.
Gemma or somebody else came on the panel, they would not be able to hear what Dion is saying. I've been trying to handle this respectfully and professionally, but see, the reason why you people in the chat are coming at me is because you're just jealous because you're not me. And I'm honestly really sick and tired of you pathetic fucks trying to come in here and derail a show when I'm trying to help this gentleman fix the issue legitimately. You guys just want to blame everything on me because you're jealous of me and wish you could be me. And that's the truth of the fucking matter. Right.
Exactly.
So I don't really give a fuck what any of you say or do. I'm trying to help this gentleman fix this so we can have a real conversation. That's the bottom line.
I wasn't blaming you, Coach. Like I said, I'm not.
That's all. I'm not being rude at all, Hazy Train. At all. How am I being rude? Why don't you come out and say how I'm being rude, man? I'm cool, calm, and collective. You just don't like me because you're jealous of who I am. That's the bottom line. And I don't want to come out here as a 48-year-old grown ass man and call another grown ass man jealous of me, but that's how you're behaving, dude.
Yeah, Eli. Like I said, I'm not paying attention to the chat, so I don't know what they are saying.
Yeah, it's happening again, Dion. I cannot hear you. Can we get someone else on the panel? Gemma, can you come on the panel
Yeah,
for a
Gemma,
second?
come on the
so you
thing.
can hear what's going on, and then maybe Dion can just shut down. Dion, all you'd have to do is close the browser on your phone and relaunch the StreamYard, and then your stream will go offline for a second. It'll come back up and leave off where it left off, and it might sort out the audio issue. I'm really trying to be helpful here,
Yeah.
and these people in the chat think that the issue's on my end, and it's not. It is definitely not on my end. I've got great equipment. I've got a nice Wi-Fi router at Linksys. It's right next to me. I've got an iPhone 12 Pro Max. I've got good equipment. So I'm just trying to help the guy out here so we can actually have a pretty good conversation without having to struggle to hear what he's saying. That's all.
How was the audio now? How's the audio now?
I just heard what you said right now. I did.
Okay. So the audio's, but it must be
Now
just
you're
the.
cutting out.
Now it's just the. All right. Can anybody hear me now? Put a 1 in the chat.
Yeah, I cannot hear Dion at all right now on StreamYard. No, they can
Coach,
hear
can
you on
anybody hear me on
YouTube, but
here?
I cannot hear you on StreamYard. If somebody else came on the panel, like Gemma or Raven or somebody, they would understand. Yes, listen, chat. You guys are not paying attention to what I'm saying. Dion's audio is going out perfectly on YouTube, even when I can't hear him. But on the StreamYard panel itself, which is different than what's coming out on YouTube, I cannot hear him for most of the time. So there's an internal issue on his end that is not, his audio is not coming out clearly to me on my end. I'm struggling to hear what he's saying at times, even though you folks can hear him perfectly. This has
Okay.
nothing to do with my headphones or anything. These people are pathetic, man. This is like really beginning to be a waste of time because this is just ridiculous.